Hello, my name is Paul Kroto. I'm a Diamond Director with drinka.c.t, and in this short video, I would like to go over with you Law number 17 of the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, the Law of Priorities. The Law of Priorities states that leaders understand that activity is not necessarily accomplishment. And what I mean by that is a lot of us spend our days doing things that aren't necessarily taking us closer to our goals. And that's assuming that we know what our goals already are. So it's really important to establish what our goals are and then make up a list of things that are going to take us closer to our goals and prioritize that list. And what we really need to do is take a look at our lives and see what are we spending our time on. And one of the things I encourage you to do is to make out a list. They actually keep kind of like a journal of your time. What are you doing with your days? What are the things that maybe are sucking you away from the things that you should be doing? One of the things that's the craziest use of time in my mind is commuting. I did some research and found out that the average American spends 1 hour per day commuting. That's a half an hour to work and a half an hour home, 5 days a week. That's 5 hours per week that the average American spends commuting. Now that's 5 hours per week times 52 weeks in a year. So the average American spends 260 hours per year just commuting. It's like 30 days of work just driving. 260 hours per year times 40 years, which is the amount of time the average American works, means in a lifetime, the average American spends 10,400 hours just commuting. The average person with a job spends 433 days. So if you work out over 10,000 hours, it works out to be 433 days of their life just commuting back and forth from their job. And that's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I mean, that's full-time just driving, doing nothing else, 24 hours a day. And this is what the average, commute looks like. And if that's not reason enough to own a home-based business, I don't know what is. So this is just one example of the use of time, or the misuse of time, I should really say, that the average American, has in their life. So just another huge advantage to owning a home-based business is you get to save 433 days of your life by not having to go through this commute every day. But we really need to take a look at our lives and say, what is it in our lives that we're misusing our time with? What are we doing that's not taking us closer to our goals? And what should we be doing to take us closer to our goals? And that really is going to take you to sit down and really start coming up with a priority list, thinking of, how do I want my life to look like 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? What is my life going to look like? What are the things that are going to take me to that place? What activities are going to take me to that place? And then prioritize those activities. And what that's going to take you to do probably is to sit, to lock yourself in a room, sit in there and say, clear out your mind, clear off your desk and say, okay, I need to start thinking outside the box. And many of us have spent so much time in the box that we don't even know what out of the box even looks like. So it's so important, again, to just, after this video ends, lock the door, clear your mind, clear your desk, and say, okay, I need to get in control of my life. I need to figure out where I want to go. Am I serious about going there? And what are the things I need to do to get there? And then I need to prioritize those things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And be able to leave that office knowing that I have a plan. I got control of my life. I'm going to make some big changes in my life and some of the things I'm doing, and identify the things that are time wasters in your life so that you can really get dialed in to success. One of the major things I want to accomplish in this short video is establishing, when we're talking about priorities, what is the number one priority in the world? The number one priority in the world has got to be health. Our health and the health of the people we love is our number one priority. That's what drinka.c.t is all about. Health, health, health. We have to first take care of our own health, and that's taking Invigorita every day, Saxy every day, losing weight, being at a healthy weight. There's no way you can say you're healthy if you're overweight. And it also means drinking a beverage that's healthy for you. We have our energy drink contains the New Zealand black currant. It contains stevia. It's all natural. It's the best beverage. Forget about energy drinks. It's the best beverage, the most healthiest beverage you can drink in the world. So we really, really, really promote health and wellness here at drinka.c.t. And we're not in the product distribution industry like many people think we are. What we do is distribute information. So we're really in the informational distribution industry. So let's really get out there and spread the word about, hey, health is the number one thing you have. I mean, just ask anyone 6 feet underground if health's important or not. And I always use this picture, I've been using it for years, of these two ladies that are basically the same age. One lady did not make health her number one priority. One lady did. So my question to you is, which life are you designing? Are you putting health first? And are you making it your goal in life to pay that forward? To take this information and say, listen, everybody to your friends or your family, and let them know that your health is so important, and this is absolutely the way to achieving optimal health is through drinka.c.t products. Our Invigorita contains all 13 essential vitamins, 75 minerals. Saxy contains all 8 super juices. It's the healthiest health and wellness drink ever created. We have our weight loss line that'll help you lose the weight that you need to lose so you can be at a healthy weight. We really want to help people achieve a state of optimal health. And by doing that, accidentally, you're going to make a lot of money, which is also great. So we're here about health and wealth here at drinka.c.t, but we got to put that health part first. That has to be our number one priority. Using the products, sharing those products, teaching other people about these products is our entire business model. The $1 million question is, what should I be doing right now? Every single second of your life, you're asking yourself, what should I be doing right now? And what I did is I created this thing called the Wheel of Fortune to help you, decide what are the things that are most important for me to do right now. And I actually print out a new copy of this every day before I start work. And I use this as a checklist. I use this as a priority list. So I already, invested in a jetpack, so I don't need to do that. I put a check mark on that. Maybe I need to change my auto delivery program. Maybe add something to it or take something off or just change it around a little bit. So I'll go in my back office and I'll do that. So after I do that, after I change my ADP, I put a check mark. The next thing I need to do is use the product. So I go and I take my shot of Saxy, my shot of Invigorita, use the Game On products, have an energy drink. I'm using the products. The next thing I do, the next priority is to make a list. So I make my list. I then go and share my story. I connect with people. I share the product with them. I give them samples. I follow up with those samples, get people on the preferred customer program. I call those preferred customers back after a couple weeks. I share the plan with them. I follow up with them, ask them, what'd you like best about the video? When they like the video, I three-way them in with my upline. My upline teaches the wheel, and this just keeps on going around and around and around. And again, our whole main focus is on total financial and time freedom. That's the place we want to get to. And it's doing these things in this order, prioritizing things, that's going to help you accomplish your main goal, which is to achieve total financial and time freedom. That's what this whole law of priority is about. That's what the whole Wheel of Fortune is about. What we see here typically is that 80% of people spend, all of people, the majority of people spend 80% of their time doing things they only get 20% of the results they're looking for, okay? We want to accomplish total time and financial freedom. So what are the things that are going to take us there? Well, we're only spending 20% of our time on getting the things that will get us 80% of our results. What we do is we want to change this. We want to spend 80% of our time, the majority of our time, on things that are going to get us 80% of the results that we're looking for, and only spend 20% of our time on the other things in life that we consider quote unquote important, but really aren't important towards achieving our goal. The main question you want to ask yourself is, are you prepared to really shake up your life and get out of your comfort zone in order to live and work according to your priorities? In the last slide here, you've already watched this video. Congratulations. I encourage you to listen to the 5-minute recording below. Read chapter 17. Read the applying page at the end of the chapter. Read the questions under Appendix A to score yourself on this law. Make sure you meet with your coach on that. If you score low on this, check Appendix B in the back of the book for references that John has. Meet either one-on-one with your upline or in a small group to discuss this law. And last but not least, focus on the Wheel of Fortune this week to help you prioritize and stay focused.